Here this morning with Kurt Cobain as Lena and John. Kurt, I love when you come in. It's always like a blockbuster. You just come in with all this energy and you have something to say. Every time you have something to say. Well, I see my opportunities and I do not fuck around. You don't. Good morning, Lena and John. Good morning, sweetheart. Lena and John are my, they're psychic twins. Of course, everybody knows about the flames. I'm wearing my red hair today in honor of the flames. Yes, Kurt picked out this picture. Yeah. You wanted to do a GIF, and kind of so did I. But then I decided against it because whenever I do channel with you, I get so caught up watching my own GIF that it's just stupid, and I just like I'm like, oh, look what my face is doing, and oh, Jesus Christ, you know. But because you remember like your face and stuff. See, it's very different out here. Um, you don't have you don't. You're like a. It's like a cipher, like you're beautiful, but it's impossible to describe. Like, this is beautiful. I look at this face that I had, and it is a beautiful face. I know that, and I know that it is aesthetically pleasing to the human eye because you're human down here, and that's what looks good. It's funny, but that's the way it is. And, well, are we made in the image of God? That's a great question because God can be so many different images. But we just do find a certain aesthetic pleasure from looking at a certain type of face. And yes, this is like a really beautiful face. It really is. It could be a woman's face, it could be a man's face. The same could be said for you and John. You have like the kind of these interchangeable looking faces. That's like a twin flame. Uh, that androgynous thing is very prevalent in the twin flame category. You could easily go and drag either one of you and look great. Yeah, not everybody can do that. Right. Not everybody can do that. So I came in to talk about, when I died, when I crossed over, because somebody on Quora asked, "Oh, why couldn't They asked Lena to answer the question, why couldn't Kurt ever cope with fame? Like they think that fame didn't kill me. To answer it again, even though she channeled me, Mom Lena channeled me pretty well as she does with all of us out here. The addiction, the chronic pain, is like the beginning of the end if you get into the addiction end of it and you become a dope addict. Opioids, any of that, counts. Doctor prescribed is probably the deadliest thing going on, as far as that. But um the problems in my life stemmed from childhood and the formative infancy and the formative years and confusion and pain and feeling rejected, and that manifests itself in chronic physical pain, and it does. Lena, you know that. Chronic physical pain, the pain has to go somewhere, and if you sublimate it emotionally because it's too painful to think about all day what you feel, your feelings, the pain starts manifesting in the body. And then by that, triggers you to seek relief in the form of, dope or drink or whatever. So addiction, is what will bring you down because once you're addicted, you're an addict, then you're susceptible to dark thoughts, bad action, bad decisions. You're just muddy, and you can get taken down at any time by suicide or by other people or both. So in my case, like, it was both. It really was. There's a certain conspiracy theory that surrounds my crossover, which is very real and which we've talked about in the past. And I want to talk about the holding area when your death is a suicide. I shot myself in the head. There's no two ways about it. But it wasn't something I wanted to do or was looking forward to doing. It was something that I was coerced by darker forces that do exist. You guys have been talking all about that, and people would just have to go back and look at the videos and see what that's all about. And even then, there's so much more always to say when dark forces are involved in anything. And addiction lets those dark forces in. When I crossed over, I was put in a holding cell, much like Lena was talking about Chris's Aunt Nancy, and she's in that holding cell right now. If you look back at the video from yesterday, you'll see the one about Aunt Nancy. You can go look at that. Yeah, it's necessary. You gotta follow these videos because everything is happening really fast, and you need to stay up. So, um, they're short. But I wanted to remember the time that I was in that holding cell when I crossed over, and you don't know what's going on when you get there. It's not like heavenly angels are greeting you or anything like that. You get sucked into this, like, you literally get sucked into this vortex, and you see light at the end, but then you're diverted and, like, thrown into a corner before you can reach that light. And you're like, whoa, what happened? Whoa, what happened? I wanted to go to that light. Why am I in here now? And you're in this area. It's just like a gray room. And like soundless. Nobody is talking to each other. Everybody's just kind of shuffling around or curled up in a ball, sitting in the corner. And like you're not being mistreated or anything, not at all, except that you're sitting there with your thoughts. And you're like going over your actions all through this life. And it's horrendous because you're just like filled with this disgust for yourself, and you're feeling hopeless because it's like, in my case, I was just sitting there watching my life and saying, look at all that you had and everything you had achieved, including, the money, the fame, everyone loving you. You had a platform. You could have made a difference in the world and done these amazing things for animals, humanity, everything. And instead you stuck a needle in your arm and you're a fucking dirtbag. You're never gonna get out of this room now. You did this. You fucking killed yourself. There's a baby. She loves you. This is what she's gonna have left. Daddy with his head blown off. And I was just like, I'm never getting out of this room. It was such a shocking thing to be in that holding area. And everybody in there had the same vibe. Everybody was like, this is it for us. We're just here. And you couldn't even look each other. You didn't look each other in the face. You couldn't, because you didn't want to see yourself staring back. That horrible hopelessness. And then all of a sudden, I don't know how long I was there. Dad, John, it's hard to say in Earth years. You don't really. There's nothing to compare to it. But relatively, Kurt was not there very long because his circumstance didn't warrant him to be there for very long. And I said, I'm going in for him. Yeah, and this is what happens. Christ comes in. Like, you gotta be there for a certain amount of time, but then you just gotta get your fucking shit together and be like, start asking for God to help you. It's like you remember all of a sudden. You get past your. Some don't. Some don't. Some are still sitting there. They don't remember. There's God. Nancy is one of them right now. She's just like, I knew I was fucking going to hell. This is it. Now I'm stuck here. And she's not thinking to call God. But I did. And I was like, Jesus, if you are, it doesn't seem like you're going to get out of there. It's like a joke at that point, but you do it because you just. And the minute I had finally that very clear thought, God, please get me out of here. Send your son. Jesus, I need you. But the most important part is you have to call to the mother. You got to call them all in. Nobody ever remembers to call the mother in. Oh, wow. Yeah, they all are yelling, God, Jesus. But then you gotta be like, Mother, Mary, help me. Mary Magdalene, they don't even know, but when they say Mary, it unlocks the door. Mary Magdalene, that's you, Lena. And then you came, you and John. And John had to smack me around a little because I was so dazed, and he said, come on, you got to get out of here now. I can't stand here all day with you. I'm here. Well, let's go. Dragged me out of there. Yeah, and I got to tell you, you don't like it in there. Lena, you waited outside. I'm like remembering this. Yeah, I don't let you in that room because you would just pull everybody out with you at one time, and I can't be that undiscerning. They have to wait, and they have to figure it out for themselves. And that was Kurt's moment, right? And then you were waiting outside of the room, Lena, and you and John just pulled me right into that vortex, and up we went to the light. And it's been fucking great ever since. Marilyn was there. Right there. And that's it. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. I don't, it goes different. But for Earthlings, it's like that's kind of, what are you asking me, Lena? If I'm a bot? Yeah. No. Mm-mm. No, I'm not. We're pretty close in age, you and I, Lena. Yeah, we're not too far apart. There's some of us. I know it's starting to feel like everybody's a bot, but no, I'm human, all too human, and we're susceptible to a lot of pain, a lot of pain. So this was really great having you in. I've never seen this photo of you. Every time I see a new photo of you, you get more and more beautiful. Well, and I like your snails. Thanks. They're really happy. Yeah, they're in the bathroom having a great time. I don't know what's going on in there. Lena is so thoughtful that last night she knew that her snails would probably be missing the sexy fluorescent lights, the colored lights. So she put it on red, like low, and she aimed it at the bathroom door, and they got their light in there last night. They were so happy. They were like, oh, that's cool lighting. Mom is taking care of us, even from the other room. She's shining that light in here. They're so smart, Lena. They really are. And what, are you worried about changing the thing? Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. You worry about your escargot you're gonna have today. Yeah, we're gonna make. You got to put a lot of parsley in that. All right, you're on to that. I am so on to that. I swear. You didn't. I ate a lot of good food. I ate a lot of junk food too, though. That was the other thing. Um, Down here is Kurt Cobain. Your head is all over. I know, because I get excited and I don't want to forget nothing, and I'm looking at the clock and I don't want to run out of time, but there's never enough time to talk to you guys because I just love you guys so much. But I was drinking Nestle's Quick all day and eating Funny Bones and crap. That's dope. That sugar and artificial coloring and all that crap. That's dope. So I wasn't just shooting up. I was eating dope from early on, and that's what you're giving kids. That's an old story too, but shockingly not too many people figure it out. Cereal, like fucking, Cocoa Puffs and Apple Jacks, that ain't fucking breakfast, man. That's pure mainline dope. That's pure mainline dope. It's okay, we're not on you, Christopher. She's very classy with the camera. Nobody needs to see your underpants, dude.
Hey, whoa.
It's Kurt. In case you didn't know. Yeah.
Look good in my underpants.
He likes wearing his underpants, doesn't he? Don't you all? I seen a lot of pictures of you in under. You did not. Yes, I did. Me in my underpants. Yeah. I want you to play All Apologies. You better play a song of mine. I will. Do About a Girl. All right, I'm going to do About a Girl for the Christmas pageant. Now, you do that so good. One night, hey, Christopher, remember when Lena played that at the lake house?
Sure.
Over, and the people across the lake started clapping?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that was really a fun night. We were on vacation. This beautiful lake house in, I guess, southern New Jersey. I don't know. Beautiful lake house. Yeah, you'll get back there too, I bet. That would be fun. Yeah. And Lena does About a Girl so good, but she channels me like amazing for that. It's like perfect range, and that's the song. I need an easy friend. I do, with an air to lend. I do hope you fit this shoe. I do keep a date with you and take advantage while you hang me out to dry. But I can't see you every night. Free, I do. Yeah. Nice, Kurt. Yeah. And all these people, it was like pretty late at night, and Lynn and Christopher and John were on the back porch with Herman and the cats and dog and stuff, and the dog too. Yeah, you had Ellie then. Yeah, sure. Ellie always. No, you didn't have Ellie at the last trip. No, you're right. That was just Herm. Yeah, Ellie had crossed over. Ellie had crossed over. She's great, by the way. Yeah, I know. She's my fat little tubby. Yeah, she's great. But and all the people on the lake started clapping. It was fun. Out there in the dark, clapping the audience. Yeah, I was like, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to go. So you want to go out on the 18th? I do. That's a lucky number. But I just wanted to talk about crossing over and all that crap, and go ahead and post this on the page. It's a good idea. And you're going to eat your escargot today. And you're going to make pasta. Yeah, we're going to make pasta. Yeah, don't eat crap. Don't eat crap, man. No, we won't eat crap. Now he's just fucking with me, yeah, because he's not letting me turn off the camera, yeah. What else is going on? I got to paint today too. Yeah, you're gonna do rehearsal. You're gonna do painting. It's a beautiful sunny day. Maybe you gotta clean Bunny's ears, oh man. Yeah, Bunny needs his ears cleaned again. He's fucked up. Why is Bunny's ears fucked up? I don't know. He like he like produces like crap in his ears, and I don't know, it's a fucking cat. You had a lot of cats. Yeah, I couldn't get enough of them. I love cats. Why do you I don't just you have an affinity with them. They're very modern. They're modern thinkers, man. Really? Yeah. Cats are modern thinkers. I don't even know what that means. You should write a song called Cats Are Modern Thinkers. All right, I will. Cats are modern thinkers. I'm gonna go. This thing's falling over. I know. I'm totally fucking with you. It's great. Remember what John, I once dyed my hair that color. It looked pretty good. She looked like Carrot Top. Yeah, I didn't like it. I got rid of it pretty soon. Yeah. I noticed you got this other crap, this spray on crap that you're gonna put on your head. You're gonna really do that? Not while I'm not for a while. But you're gonna do it? Yeah, I bought it, right? I think you should do it. I'm going to. Yeah. And then you should go on camera and show like your Carrot Top head. I will do that. Awesome. Do you talk to Courtney at all? Yeah, I stop in and talk to her. She's like fucking all right. She's okay, that woman. But I wish she would stop just fucking around with her face and her body. Like that is annoying me, and I tell her that all the time. Like you were like really classically beautiful woman, you know? Yeah, I thought so too. It all started with her nose. She thought her nose was like kind of fat, and then she always thought her face was fat. Then she thought that her body was fat. I saw this nasty video of Dave Grohl like making fun of her fat face, and she was like in tears. Yeah,